プレイステーション
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Hawks, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course, there are the Knicks, 7 games behind.
You know, for the Knicks, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Risache. Coach, you were telling me earlier, when it comes to coaching, you believe there's a difference between philosophy and style.
Absolutely. In my mind, philosophy is about your core principles, and those don't change, while style is built around your personnel. Therefore, it's got to be more flexible.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Towns against Porzingis. Anunoby, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Porzingis grabs the board. And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Risache. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Outside McBride. And here's Brunson from the arc. Towns. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Young. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Porzingis finds Young. Takes it inside. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Daniels with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Outside Young. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges passes to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Johnson. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jalen Brunson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now here's Bridges. Inside, here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Outside Johnson. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Here's Young. Nice shot from the wing.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you guys.
And Ali, thanks. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Down there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Rizachet. Rizachet's got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Young inside. Brunson defending. And the shot goes in.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop him.
Hook loose. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, Trae Young is one of the most gifted playmakers we have in the game.
Knicks trail by 6. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw's good. Young. Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Anunoby. Dali, he's checked in for McBride. Kolek comes in for Jalen Brunson. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let me hear, Knicks fans. Coming onto the court now is
New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, and over his career, Clarkson has gotten much better about moving the ball.
Now Young. He's got 7. Porzingis sets a screen to the paint. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Robinson. Here's Kolek. There's the drive. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the game.
Hey, that's a fantastic last-second read, passing out of his shot.
And here's Porzingis. He's covered by Hart. Hart against Porzingis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
A minute 9 left in the first. Pass to Kolek. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Hart with a screen on Young. New York needs to get off a shot here. Count it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young looking around. Now Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So for the Hawks, Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Houston comes in for Johnson, and it's Bufkin in for Young.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Kolek can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
27-19.
Porzingis for 3. He can't hit that time. Got it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Houston in at small forward.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
And you look at Young, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game. To the middle. It's stolen by Okongwu. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Houston, who poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Hawks #1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Towns outside. Towns throws it down.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Here's Krejci. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Clarkson. The floater. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quicker.
Now here's Risache. Coming off a 12-point game. To the inside, Gay. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, your goal there has to be to stop Young first, so that'll open up things for other people.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Please give a big round of applause for your team.
Changes here for New York. McCourty's checked in for Robinson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Shamet. And here's Brunson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And the basket is good.
So much strength from Okongwu. 6'8", 235. He's a strong guy.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage. Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Atlanta leading by 9. Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. Outside Rizeshe. Back to Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest in there.
Here's Brunson. And he makes it on the layup.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Young on the run. And stolen by Brunson. Here's McBride. Rebounded by Daniels.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Substitution. Number 1.
Young on the attack. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Yabusele. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Johnson great in the two-man game, and he talks about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for New York. Bowl, he's checked in for Hukporti. Anunoby comes in for Yabusele. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Porzingis is checked in.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Now here's Porzingis. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bridges against Daniels. Pass to Hart. Back to Bridges. Anunoby with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
The Hawks lead by 6. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Towns, he's checked in for New York.
New York Knicks. Number 32. Karl Anthony Towns.
And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Rizeshe. Young against Brunson. Johnson a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock to snap the cold streak. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you'd better put a body on Johnson. That guy is just too talented to forget about.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat-out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Towns. The rebound by Atlanta. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rizachet, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Bridges against Daniels. Right side, Brunson. Brunson takes it himself, and the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 7 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Porzingis, high post. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Here's Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson.
Substitution for your Knicks. Josh.
56 seconds left to play in the half. Daniels outside. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kristaps Porzingis.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Bridges down low, covered by Daniels. Bold, the pass to Bridges. 35 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Rizachet. Rizachet's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's good for 2. Cole's got his second basket.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
There's Young with the 3. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Atlanta on top. They lead by a bucket. And will return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And now taking a look at the first half of this game, hard not to be in awe of what Porzingis is doing right now.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Brunson. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Ricochet, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bridges finds Brunson. Porzingis against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Porzingis. After the basket by New York on the other end. Young, the pass to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Ricochet with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The 3. Ricochet, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3, and after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders, the steals leaders. You look at Daniels, better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals. And of course, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and you just love having guards like these guys. Your defense starts on the perimeter, and they have made it tough on opponents.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shied from deep.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Daniels, that one's true.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Left side Brunson. They need this. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Young. Stolen by Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Pass to Rizachet. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson surveys. Down low, Robinson. Brunson finds Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Now Young. He's got 14. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, in that 2-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick man. He moves really well.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here they are, your Knicks 7th spot. Here they are, your Knicks 7th spot.
Changes here for New York. McCourty comes in for Robinson. And Clarkson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker's checked in. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Bridges. Still no points. Here's McCourty. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Daniels outside. Wide open. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. Rizachet with the ball. He's against Bridges.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
McBride passes to Bridges. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And here's Okongwu. He has 7. Daniels passes to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Here's Rizachet. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Rizachet's got 9.
Well, you know, his shooting often gets highlighted, but Rizachet is also a skilled finisher around the rim.
Now here's Clarkson. He's scoreless. And still to this day, Jordan Clarkson can give you instant offense, Coach.
Well, Brian, he's excellent off the bounce, slashing into the lane. He's added the 3-point shot. He can fill it up in a hurry, normally off the bench.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And so Clarkson nails both of them.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Picked up by Okongwu.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Gay. He shoots a 3. That shot, no good. Knicks trail by 8. And let's go courtside. There's some news on Kristaps Porzingis. Allie, what are they saying?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer for the Hawks, and the report isn't good. It's almost certain to be a broken wrist. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
And New York has possession, following the score by Atlanta. Outside Rizachet. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Dali, he's checked in for New York. Houston, he's checked in for Atlanta. Ricci comes in for Daniels. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter. Krejci, the pass to Houston. Here's Gay. And Atlanta misses again. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Dali. Back to Hart. Hart with a screen on a Kongwu. McBride attacking. That one goes in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Gay's shot is good. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's McBride. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First personal. First team.
And the Knicks shooting a disappointing 38%. Hart with a screen on Young. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Kolek. Takes a three. No good there. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action. Up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Trae Young out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Gay in at power forward. Knicks trail by 10. Towns, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Hawks lead by 7. Alexander Walker, the pass to Houston. Here's Gay. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Nice move. He takes it in, and he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Clarkson, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Clarkson looks to score however he can, which sometimes means forcing the defense to get a little too aggressive.
And that one falls for Clarkson. Bowl, he's checked in for Robinson. And so Clarkson nails both of them. And for Atlanta, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, They obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. Outside Hart. Bull, a screen on Johnson. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Takes a step back. Alexander Walker, the pass to Young. Oh, swiped away. Outside Bull. Bull, a screen on Johnson. Hart passes to Bull. Gets stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Lots of room. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution. Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
There's a screen by Bull. Down low. And finished off by Bull.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Gay. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Clarkson. Covered by Alexander Walker. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out. Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
To the paint. Here's Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Johnson a screen on Brunson. Young against Brunson. Daniels outside. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 4. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Lets it go from the wing. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 7-point differential to the middle. And Hart throws it down.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
After just one turnover in the first half, he just keeps giving it away here in the second. You cannot keep making these careless mistakes.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. Bridges, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Clarkson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Daniels. After the basket by New York on the other end.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Nice! That one's good!
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Young fires! And the three misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Young with a steal, and they're running. Oh, Robinson with a block. McBride on the wing, covered by Daniels. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 2-point game. Oh, he jammed it.
And that finally gets them back to even.
It took a while, but they chipped away, and now it's hitting those games.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Young. Oh, missed on the tray. The Knicks shooting 59% on this one. A good average. Robinson outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Reese and Jay covering. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Now Young with a steal. Johnson outside. Shoots a three. Robinson rips down the board. It's all come down to this. One critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Brunson banks it home. Big shot.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
For the Knicks, Bol, he's checked in for Robinson, and Anunoby in for Yabusele. And Young, here we go. A rack attack from Young.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in.
Into the lineup for New York, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Brunson. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. McBride attacking. Young! He's off from 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Bridges in at the 3.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. Johnson outside. Now a Kongwu. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Yeah, that's a nice assist for Risachet. Playmaking will be key in his development.
Anunoby, a screen on Young. Now Anunoby. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now Young to take the lead. Young with the signature tray.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Towns a screen on Young. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
We are in OT, a minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. Oh, deflected, and stolen by Brunson. Jalen Brunson running the floor.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Now a Kongwu. He's a Shea up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for McBride. A screen on Brunson. Oh, off target from downtown. New York leading by 3. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Now Robinson. Oh, he misses the layup. Daniels, right side. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Now Anunoby. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that.
And stolen by Brunson. 3 on 3. Robinson. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Off trail by 5. Outside Young. Johnson outside. Here's Daniels. Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the 3.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the hitting move right now.
Now Robinson using the glass to lay it in.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders. First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Here they are, your Knicks set.
Changes here for New York. Gold comes in for Robinson, and Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Outside Young. Here's Daniels. He launches. Oh, it misses. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so they foul intentionally.
Trae Young, 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Daniels! It's money from deep.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Substitution for the Knicks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
6th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Ooh.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.